Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. So it's been a while, actually.
It's been a while.
We've had, what was that, 2 weeks ago? I had my second HSG test.
So that was 2 weeks ago. And did you vlog for that?
I did not.
No.
You know, it still was painful for me. I know some people, HSG is not. I think it all depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did this time was I really super advocated for myself. I said, hey, I am uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This hurt last time that I did this.
Sorry.
Oh, sunglass time.
Secret panel.
Secret panel. But I was like, I am uncomfortable and I'm nervous about the pain. And
She advocated for herself.
yeah, so they took me through every step of it. I had 3 people in there. So there was this nurse who was pregnant, who was walking me through everything. Then there was the doctor, and then I'm guessing the student or not sure, resident.
Yeah.
So the resident actually performed the HSG, but the
doctor oversaw it.
yeah, was right there. I mean, they laid me down on the slab, and they're like put your legs up, and then there was like bright light into my lady bits. I was like, all right, enjoy the show. Here we go.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
2 lady bits on display.
But
it's a nice thing.
But I think the nicest was the nurse was trying to distract me. I usually don't like to talk during any sort of procedure because I'm like focused on it. But she's like, tell me about your wedding in Paris. And I was like, okay. So like I had recorded just like, because I was going to try to do snippets at one point, but pretty much you can't hear all of the medical stuff because it's just me talking about
Getting married in Paris.
yeah, not the whole time.
It's too bad.
So what they said was the perineum is where everything.
Perineum.
I'm pretty sure that's what they said. Is where the.
Definition, maybe right here.
I will look it up. Yes. Anyways, so when they inject the dye, it goes through the tubes out through. It like empties out into your perineum,
Okay.
and that is where they were guessing that I was having a sensitivity. Every body is different, and the way that it reacts to things like dye. I didn't have an allergic reaction, but I am sensitive to the dye. So that's why it was.
And that makes sense. You're sensitive to all dyes, like
I have sensitive
dyes
skin.
that are in our
laundry detergent.
Yeah, the clothes washing.
Like the washing for the soaps.
Washing of the soaps
and things. So it makes sense, and it made me feel better. And also, I went back to work right after, so I had a distraction. So I think that was nice this time, because last time we went out to eat, and then we.
I think we went home.
Yeah, we went home and I just sat, and now I was super sore this time, but at least I had children running around for a distraction.
Yeah.
So that was nice. So since then, we've been super house searching.
House hunting. It's real.
House hunting has been real. We've put offers in on 3 houses.
Yep.
Because we like to lead a super simple.
We're like, you know what? While we're waiting to inseminate, we should just, I don't know, buy a house.
Yeah. Well, there was a big water issue that happened at the beginning of July.
We had a big flood in our basement on the 4th of July, morning after, and
it just really started the ball rolling. Especially when we heard like what the status of the water damage. We rent, and so we know that things either need to be under construction or she might decide to sell this house. So we knew that like
either way, it was not going to be pretty.
Especially with our kitty babies, we just knew like
time to go.
And so yeah.
You want to say?
No, you.
We got a house! We found out last night our bid was finally our 3rd bid out of 7 other bids. Our bid was accepted.
Lucky number 7. Yeah, and
we wrote a letter to the sellers.
Yep.
How much we wanted this house and Hopefully that did it.
I had convinced myself that we were not getting this house because the other 2 houses we didn't get.
And
So I was
hard.
like, all right, let me just like put in my brain all the things that are wrong about this house. So when you texted me, because I was on tour. Oh yeah, I was on tour for my band. I was on Muggle Snuggle Tour 2018, and
Yep.
so I was away this weekend. On top of this all, I was touring and playing music. That happened. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, like this isn't the best thing about this house. So by the time you messaged me, I was like,
I was in the same place, but it's a perfect house. We
Oh.
not wait to show you all.
it's a cute little
It's
colonial.
so cute.
So we don't close until the end of this month. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not official, but we've signed all of our documents
Right.
and
It's
We're-
pending anything unforeseen. The house is ours,
so that's exciting.
so that's exciting.
So once we bought a house, then finally my ovulation, it popped into a positive place.
So where are we this morning? Where are we headed to?
Oh, we're headed for our first IUI at 9:15.
Are we gonna have a baby today?
I don't know.
We might.
We're doing everything else. Why not?
Yep.
Check it off.
How much can you fit in 24 hours?
That's why I said we should get you a new tattoo while we're at it. Things that we've been talking about. Get you a tattoo.
Yeah. Let's do all the life-changing things in
Let's
24
just
hours.
do it. What else? Let us know. What else should we do in this 24-hour
To
time
change
period?
our lives.
Yeah,
that we
you
haven't
know.
considered.
Yeah. So
Buy a house, inseminate, tattoo,
tour.
tour. I'll probably will go to work at some point.
Oh, and my job ended.
Kate's not working a 9 to 5 anymore.
No, because my camp contract ended.
But that's great. Now she's going to be making bath bombs and babysitting.
Bath bombs and babysitting.
Not a bad thing.
No, it's good life.
Yeah, so we're excited. We're pumped. We were listening to this morning a playlist that our donor sperm dude made.
Donors.
So in one of the sections
Hashtag donor sperm, dude.
donor sperm dude. In one of the sections of like things to know about you,
Yeah.
or
Like I guess
write
they
your
could have.
own.
Yeah, he could have written an essay or
He decided to write a playlist.
of music.
Love it. So
'Cause
we've been
he's-
listening to it all
Because
morning.
he's a dancer, and so we were jamming.
Jamming to his music this morning.
It was like the section was super club music. We're like
We were like,
7 a.m. club time.
get down.
Yeah. All right.
So that's the update.
Yeah. Lots of things. Sorry you haven't heard from us because we've kind of been living life
Living the life.
to the fullest.
We'll try to maybe do shorter vlogs so we can upload them fast and you can get sneaky peeks of what's going on in our world.
Things going on.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to keep moving. You know, when we got together, we said life will always be.
I said here. We'll always be living here. Always.
Always live up to the top because we are high energy.
both go.
And we go all the time. So that's the life we're
That's-
living. That's how it's going to be. It's a lot, but it's not.
It's our best life. It's not too much.
It's just a lot.
It's just a lot. It's never too much.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Here we go. Walking down the hall. Gonna do it. IUI went great. In, out, no problems at all. Thank you for following along our crazy, crazy adventure. If you haven't already, click subscribe and follow us on Facebook, on the Instagram and Twitter at The Muczyks.